am trying to see if we can. I'm supposed to be online in a VO's journey, and I'm not sure if I am, but I know that I am trying to be on live in YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm live on YouTube either. So that's what we're trying out here, is to see if any of these are working. And I'm not sure exactly where I'm sending the data for Facebook, because that doesn't seem to be happening. But for here on YouTube, I'm not seeing it working for YouTube, and I don't know why it's not working. That is the question. Why is it not working for YouTube? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I go to YouTube. Oh, wait, it is working. Is it working? I think it is working. Maybe I am working right now for YouTube. Let me go back here, and let me go to here. And let me go to comments, because I think I can see the comments here. Is it working? Is anybody watching on YouTube? Hello. If you are watching on YouTube, please let me know. Hey, there we go. It's working. Okay. So the weirdest thing, I'm not sure why, but I went live a while ago, and for whatever reason, I went live. Okay. So anyways, what's happening is I'm using Restream, and I'm trying to work on going live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, as well as Instagram. And I was able to get up on Twitter, Instagram, and my Facebook page, but I was not able to get on YouTube and my Facebook group. So those were two things that I wasn't able to get. So I apologize about that. But anyways, I figured that since I figured it out now, I guess I had to go out and come back in, and I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but now it is. So anyways, I wanted to say hello. It's good to see you guys. This is a VO's Journey show. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. So even though I did that show, I want to come back and do this again for you guys here on YouTube, and hopefully tomorrow it will all go a lot better. And, because I really hope it works out. It was good. I got some good engagement on Instagram, and then Twitter seemed to be okay. I got some good impressions there, but we'll see as we go along with all this how it works out. But anyways, today I was talking about Twitter, and I think the importance of Twitter now for us, I can't overstate enough. It is really, really amazing, the engagement that I'm getting, the overall positive things that are happening on Twitter, as opposed to the other social media sites. And the thing with Twitter for us is that Twitter gets it's gotten a bad name in the past, for just being now, like just spam all the time and everything. And it definitely, with Instagram and TikTok always in the news and on your face, and Instagram with their new, doing away with likes, and TikTok and everybody and their brother and sister and their grandma literally is joining TikTok. Twitter has been kind of pushed aside, but I have to tell you, the engagement that I'm getting on Twitter is far outreaching any engagement I'm getting on any other platform. And I'm active on all the platforms. And I think the reason is because Twitter offers a very unique type of way to engage customers or potential clients. And that is the sheer number and the ability to actually share other people's content, retweet with a comment. So I want you to start thinking about, the point is with Twitter, we're focusing on attention and engagement. And you can really think about, you can gain leads all day long. And I think when you take a lead, what I'd like to do is I like to get a lead, but I like to engage, all right? I like to qualify, and then I like to reach out, meaning that I'm engaging a brand or a company or a person or a small business or whoever, okay? And then I qualify them by looking at their business, looking at their website, doing a little bit more research. The cool thing about B2B work that we do is that honestly, I mean, it's not hard. Businesses put their information everywhere, so it's easy for us to find them. So then after that, I like to get their email address, get their contact information, qualify them, meaning that is it a quality lead? Is it someone who could possibly hire me? Then I like to put that into my email list. And then from there, add that into my emails. Okay. And the cool thing about this is now you have a way to actually be a lot more personable. And remember, this is a multi kind of faceted approach. And I'm going to be going over every show this week on different ways. Like tomorrow, we're going over a 3-step marketing plan. But I've been working really hard on the business side of everything and planning and doing things. And this is something that I've been pushing for myself, and that is getting these leads, qualifying them, and then reaching out to them, but also integrating the engagement that I'm doing on Twitter with that so that you're doing this multiple times. And if you do it correctly, it doesn't become it becomes more of a process, more of a daily activity than opposed to, this wild idea, that it's, oh, how do I do this, right? So I think for me, when you do that, you are engaging in content. All right. So what am I meaning by that? So let's say that, you decide that, hey, listen, I want to be the voiceover artist that helps with lawyer commercials. Okay, so you go on and you search the hashtag, for lawyers and the law and legal and all, you find these keywords, you search for them, you start finding lawyers. Okay, or practices, law practices and things like this. Well, then you start engaging in their content. You can retweet their content. So let's say a lawyer posts something, okay, and 5 ways to help an injured client. I'm just whatever. And you take that, and the cool thing about this is that and this is what I love about Twitter. You don't have to come up with your own content to be engaged and to be relevant. What you can do is using other people's content, you can take that content, all right, then you can switch it over by retweeting with a comment, meaning you're adding your own comment on there about what that information is. And I'm telling you, people love it, right? Because you're engaging in what they're talking about, which is huge, okay? And then on top of that, you're actually, you're being a part of what they're doing. And here's the thing. Then when you qualify that lead and you put it into an email, now you can say, hey, you know what? I really like that. I really like that post you made the other day on Twitter. I thought I'd send you an email to see if you are interested. I do voiceovers for lawyers, and I just wanted to let you know that if you ever need one, you know what I mean? Here's my email address. Just let me know. I've attached my demo. Have a great day. I mean, that's perfect, right? Now, I know you can message people and you can IM them and stuff, but I think for me, what I found is that that's become such a spam a lot thing too. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you can say, hey, and reach out through that, but I like the email process a little bit more. That's just me personally. That doesn't mean other people aren't having success through the messaging. I'm just saying that I like engaging with businesses in multiple platforms. And here's the cool thing. I read this really neat article in Inc. Magazine as well, where it's this idea, this B2B marketing idea about flipping the funnel. Meaning that the normal funnel, right? It's like this shape, and we just throw a bunch of people, whatever, a whole bunch of leads that we don't know in the top, and as they go through our funnel, like a series of checkpoints, hopefully they come out the bottom as business, right? We convert them at the bottom. But when the idea of flipping the funnel means that instead of spending all of that time trying to just get all these leads or creating all this content that just goes everywhere, instead of doing that, if we flip the funnel and target specific businesses that we want to work with, and then every single thing we do with contacting, with social media, with engagement, everything is all based around working with those businesses. Do you see what I mean? Our energies, our focus, our time is better spent on getting business and getting those companies to recognize us. All right. If anybody's been doing this for a while, the challenge we have nowadays is attention, getting recognition, people seeing us. I mean, the reality is that if people see you, the right people, you're going to get work. But that's our challenge, is to get in front of the right people. So this is a way that you can do that. And I love Twitter. I think LinkedIn is another great place because you have that share option on LinkedIn where you can share and comment and curate as well that information. So LinkedIn is another great one. And you know, so but I do think that Twitter, from a speed perspective, is really fantastic, really fantastic. And you can just zip out things all day long, and you can zip out 100 posts and interactions easily. I never thought it was that easy, but think about it. With comments, with stuff, I mean, people engage. That's what I love about Twitter. Anyways, so that's my spiel about Twitter. I know this is like the second time I did it, so I don't know if anybody was watching me somewhere else and came to watch me here. But if you have any questions, go ahead and message me. Let me know here now. I think this is a fantastic way. If you're not on using Twitter like this, it's a great way to use it. And like I said, I use this idea of engage, qualify, and reach out. And I that engagement is key. And it's actually like it's to me, it was a huge weight off my shoulders, because then I realized that it was probably actually better that I engage the content that these businesses are putting out, instead of trying to figure out how to put out content for hundreds and hundreds of different businesses. Because you know what I mean, right? We could work for anyone, which causes a problem for us because it's hard to actually target any, you know, like target any specific thing that we're doing if we're trying to reach everybody. So with that being said, it's super important to then make sure, like I said, flip the funnel and start targeting the businesses through engagement. And then if you do target those businesses, then you can actually create content around them that will help them. All right. Let's see. Boss, what's up? Says, and I know Alan's here. Thank you. Canes, Zach. Good to see you. Storm is here, but Greg is here. Boss says, so far, a majority of gigs and casting calls I've seen, it's been on Twitter. Hashtag casting call has given some good prospects. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because Twitter is one of those places where you can put it up there quick and fast with a hashtag, and people have become so familiar with Twitter. I mean, look, Instagram is great, but the issues I have with Instagram is that you have to, it's difficult to quickly go from one thing to another. Like, you know, you have somebody in your stream, you go and you engage with them, but then you got to get out of it. You got to click back. You got to go do stuff. And on top of that, you know what I mean? The platform is going through a lot of junk right now, as you might know or might not know. They're just going through a lot of stuff with this likes, and you know they're doing what Facebook did on, you know, because the same company owns it, of course. But when Facebook changed the algorithm, if you guys remember, and it became such a paid platform as we know now, well, they're doing that with Instagram, and I think it'll be good in some senses, but it's definitely a change than what we're used to. So that's a challenge, and people are still trying to scramble figuring out what the new Instagram will be. But TikTok is fantastic as well, but that again is still in its infancy, and it's a great place to be. But the nature of TikTok, there's still people, which by the way, it's a good site to get on as a new adopter, but to figure out how to share that information in 60 seconds or less in a format that's also entertaining is a good idea, would be great. But again, I think Twitter is really wonderful, and I really appreciate that. Too Rich, Too Miss, good to see you, man. Catching you, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions, go ahead and post it. But thank you guys for sticking around and popping up on this. I know it was a little weird today. I'm hoping now that I've got it figured out, I think it should work. I'm not quite sure, but I'm hoping that it does. And if that's the case, then hopefully moving forward, it will do better for us. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thank you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to come on live again at 1, and we're going to be talking about 3 simple steps to put together a voiceover marketing plan. And this is a new plan that I've put together based on all the work that I've been doing and getting work actually off of platforms, which is something I've been working very hard with and I'm very happy about, which that's starting to happen. I did a job this weekend for a customer who emailed me, and then I got another email this morning from a customer who's going to be working with me. This is all from, you know, just off the platform and this marketing stuff I've been doing. So I'm excited about that. But anyways, all right, you guys, you have, somebody has a question. What are your thoughts on Fireworks social media platform? So I'm going to tell you, I don't know what Fireworks social media platform is. Now that you mentioned it, I'll have to go look at it. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. Is it just a new one, or I'll check it out. I'll check it out. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. And by the way, I'm also, remember, we got the podcast. That's going to be information. We got a really exciting podcast coming up this week where I'm going to be interviewing Red Horrocks from Fiverr. She's a top-rated seller there who've been there for a long time, done great things. She's been in Forbes. She's been, recognized on Forbes and Business Insider and everything as just making a lot of money on Fiverr, and been doing it for a while. So I'm excited and honored to be interviewing her on the podcast. All right, guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.